Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jossam, aka Awesome Jossam, and I want to thank you for clicking on this video. On this channel, we like to celebrate Disney, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So if you like any or all of those things, consider bippity bopping that subscribe button, ring the bells of notification so you're instantaneously notified when I post something new, and please leave a big old thumbs up at the end of this video if you liked it all the way through. Now, today we have a super special video for you. I was tagged by one of my really good friends, Rawan, over at the Disney Damsels to do the Disney quarantine tag. Now, she was tagged by someone else, so I'll leave all of that information down below, like the originator of the tag. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first question is, how many times have you watched your favorite Disney movie during the quarantine? My all-time favorite Disney movie, as you all may know, is Pocahontas. And surprisingly, I've only watched it twice.
That was literally the other day while I was cleaning the downstairs part of my house. I was like mopping and sweeping and I wanted to have like background music going. So I turned on Pocahontas and then I ended up watching it all the way through and then crying at the end when she like throws herself on top of John Smith.
But that's besides the point. 2 times. I have watched it 2 times. The second question is, if you could be on vacation at any of the Disney resort locations in the world, where would you be? 100%, hands down, I would choose Disney Aulani Resort in Hawaii. I think that I have started to go stir crazy. No, I'm just teasing. I just really think that because I've been cooped up inside of a house for a little over a month, that it would be so beautiful to just enjoy the tropical lush, enjoy like the scenic views of Hawaii, and really enjoy that like magic that Disney always puts into their resorts. And I mean, who wouldn't want to be in Hawaii in a tropical paradise, sipping on a cute little cocktail, enjoying all of the magic of the resort, and just relaxing and unwinding after all of this? So definitely Disney's Aulani Resort in Hawaii. The third question is, have you had to cancel or reschedule any of your Disney trips? Fortunately, I did not have to cancel anything because I live 15 minutes from the parks. So for me, I have just not had the opportunity of visiting the parks. Now, I did initially at the beginning of this year have the intent to visit California during the summer so I can enjoy Disneyland and of course see my family and relatives that live on the West Coast. But unfortunately, I was unable to book because of the certain circumstances and the situation. So right now it wasn't gonna be the best of times to go, but I do hope that I can reschedule for sometime later this year because Lord knows I am missing California, I am missing Disneyland, and I am missing my family. The fourth question is, if you could ride any Disney ride right now, which would you choose? And I had to think about it for a quick minute, but probably I would have to say I would want to be on the People Mover. Again, I know people are like,
You're obsessed with the People Mover. Get over it. It's just a ride.
Good for you. For me, I really enjoy the ambiance of just kind of settling down and relaxing for about 10 minutes. And because it goes through all of Tomorrowland and you get the most amazing view of Cinderella's castle. And again, after being cooped up in the house for over 30 days now, I just want to enjoy, experience, and relive all of the beauty and all of the magic that Disney has to offer. So People Mover, 100% would be the ride that I choose. Question number 5. If you could eat at any Disney restaurant right now, which would you choose? Hands down, Boma. Boma is an all-you-can-eat buffet-style restaurant in the Animal Kingdom Lodge here in the Walt Disney World Resort, and it is delicious. I had the opportunity of dining there twice, and both times I left there so full and so happy. The cuisine is a little bit different, so if you're adventurous, definitely try it out. If you're not so adventurous, I would say look at the menu before booking, but it is delicious cuisine that has beautiful enriched flavors. I think it's mostly inspired by like Africa and also North African cuisine. Since my brother is Moroccan, we actually have relatives that are North African, so I'm accustomed to those flavors and they're delicious and unique. Also, the zebra domes there are slept on. They are Chef's kiss, delicious. The sixth question is, what Disney snacks are you currently craving? This is hard because your boy likes to eat. So I'm missing all of the snacks, like, right? No, I'm just teasing. So if I had to choose, of course, beignets are up there on my list because your boy loves beignets, and I could probably clear like a whole plate by myself. Not even gonna lie.
I mean, I've done it before, so it really isn't a lie.
But anyway, beignets. I'm also really wanting some fresh popcorn. I don't know what it is, probably because I have been separated from my home park for way too long, but I am craving like a nice hot box of popcorn, just sitting and enjoying the views on Main Street and popping those little babies inside my mouth. I also really am missing Gaston's Tavern's like cinnamon, ooey gooey cinnamon roll. Oh my God, if you have not had that, you need to get it. It is so good. It's so filling. Definitely probably share it with a friend or a family member because it's huge, but it is nom 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 nom. So good. The seventh question is, what Disney scent do you have or want in your Disney home?
Your Disney home.
In your home. So unfortunately, right now, I do not have any Disney scent. But I do want to order a few candles from Wishes Candle Co. to add to my collection. Now, I have had them in the past and they smell so good, and I was contemplating on signing up for the subscription box before the quarantine started, but with everything that happened, I decided to hold out on it just until everything resumes back to normal so I can manage my finances a little bit better.
I know it's hard to do because I love Disney and I love merch, so definitely the intended mindset was to splurge.
But once everything goes back to normal, I probably will purchase a few different candles from them. With that being said, the scents that I do want are very specific. One, I absolutely love Pandora's Flight of Passage smell. I don't know exactly the notes that are kind of pumped into that ride, but I know it kind of emulates like a very earthiness. There's a lot of floral and definitely like a citrus note. And I love all of those things. So I can just literally smell that smell and it instantaneously like brings me joy. It puts me in a better mind space and I am so relaxed and at ease. It's amazing. And I really want a candle that has that scent. I also really enjoy some of the scents that are pumped through the lobbies at the hotels and the resorts. So definitely the Grand Floridian has an amazing, like very fresh, clean and classic smell, and then the Polynesian is very tropical, so that would be like an awesome candle to have burning inside your house. Like, who wouldn't want that? Also, one strange, or I guess abstract scent that I really love is the whole ambiance of the Guerlain boutique in the France Pavilion at Epcot. Of course, they have the specific line of fragrances from Guerlain, and I just love being in there. Like, I know some people get overwhelmed with fragrance. All the fragrance for me. Literally, if you don't smell me walking by, then I'm not wearing enough fragrance. But that's just my personal perspective. I love like scents, and that's my favorite sensorial feature. So definitely that was a pretty cool question, and now I really want to go online and buy some Wishes Candle Co. The eighth question is, have you streamed Onward? As of right now, Onward is actually available on Disney Plus, and since I have a joint account with my little brother, it is currently available for me. The real question is, have I watched it? No. Unfortunately, I haven't watched Onward yet, but I have heard amazing feedback on the movie, so I'm very excited to sit down and really embrace that specific film. But I just want to do it when I have the opportunity to sit down, unwind, and like focus on it. So hopefully this weekend I'll be able to see it, and then I will check back in with you guys and let you know my thoughts. The ninth question is, what classic movie or TV series have you reconnected with during the quarantine? Literally yesterday, I spent all day enjoying some mimosas and watching High School Musical. So I started with 1, then went into 2, and then went into 3. And literally, y'all are sleeping on a bop.
Bop, 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 bop to the top.
Because High School Musical is phenomenal. I think it was very much kind of like a high point for Disney when it comes to like Disney original films in the early-ish 2000s or 2005. When did it come out? I don't even remember. But anywho, High School Musical is phenomenal. I did start watching the Cheetah Girls as well because that is probably my all-time favorite DCOM. But I haven't really started any Disney series. Once I watched High School Musical, I actually remembered that there's a High School Musical series, and I've heard some pretty decent like feedback on it too. So maybe I'll start watching that, who knows? If you have seen it and you enjoy it, let me know down in the comment section because it's something that I'm kind of teeter-tottering on. Should I watch it? Should I not watch it? But let me know. The 10th question is, if I could choose a Disney character to be quarantined with, who would I choose and why? Now, of course, the stereotypical answer would be Rapunzel because she literally was quarantined for years upon years of her life and she still is sane.
Or is she sane?
Anywho, she was able to keep herself entertained for all of those years. But thinking outside of the box, I would probably go with my girl, Tink. Yes, Tinkerbell, because of the state of the world that we're in right now. Like, you can't even leave your house because you have anxiety or are apt to like getting a viral infection, which could be deadly. And of course I would never want to do that, but with a little bit of faith, trust, and pixie dust, Tinkerbell could fly me off to Neverland and we can enjoy adventures and go outside and just enjoy the whole ambiance of Neverland. I'd get to meet some of the amazing Disney fairy friends in Pixie Hollow, and I don't know, just kind of escape this reality and escape the world that we're in right now. So definitely Tinkerbell because I think we would go on some pretty cool adventures. The 11th question is, would you be watching Mulan if it was in theaters right now? The answer is absolutely yes. So I have enjoyed going and experiencing like the live action versions of all of the movies just to get like a new perspective on it. Are they all amazing? No. Some of them have been good though, and I'm really intrigued with the Mulan live action because they kind of cut certain elements of the cartoon that I actually really enjoy. So I'm excited to see how it's more cohesive to the cultural representation of Mulan versus like the comedic side and like the traditional Disney movie side where it has like all the music. So I think it's really going to be a nice experience to see something new, and also it's more like live action.
Well, of course, live action is in the name.
But I mean, it's more action based, so that's going to be super exciting to see like a warrior princess like kick booty. So definitely I would be in the theaters if it was playing. I think they rescheduled it for July. I think it's July. But as soon as it comes out, I am there. The 12th question is, have you pulled a Mulan and cut your hair? No, I haven't cut my hair. And it is bothering me because literally this is probably one of the longest that I have gone without cutting my hair, but I have contemplated it. I mean, no, I can't. I couldn't possibly, no. No, okay. Let me stop being silly. No, I'm not gonna cut my hair because I know I would butcher it and literally would be 2007 Britney Spears going crazy and I would be bald. And I don't know if I can rock the bald look. I really don't know. So no. The 13th question is, are you feeling creative? Different crafts, different projects? The answer is yes. So before this, I wasn't as consistent as I was with producing videos, but of course having time, an ample amount of time, I decided buckle down, Jossum, and start to record as many videos as you can, because once I go back to work, it's gonna be difficult to record consistently. But I do wanna get very consistent here on YouTube, so I have been recording and trying to edit as best as I can with what tools I have available to me, so that way I can produce content for you guys. I've also really enjoyed experimenting with makeup. Of course, that's another passion of mine that you all pretty much know. So being able to play with makeup and having a creative approach during this time is amazing. And also, I love arts and crafts, and I don't think a lot of people know that, but I did make a pair of Aladdin inspired ears, which I'll link down below. There's a video on step-by-step how to create your very own. And I also made another pair of Mulan inspired ears. I didn't record a video on that, but you will see them when I get the ColourPop Mulan collection makeup and when I do a review on it. But yeah, I mean, definitely time has given me the opportunity to be creative and let my creative juices flow and just be able to create anything and everything that I want to create. So the 14th question is, if you could have a Disney sidekick with you, who would you choose and why? 100% I would choose Pascal, because he actually lived through quarantine with Rapunzel and he helped keep her sane, and he is so funny. I think I would just have so much fun with him.
Creating a little dress for him, we'd be painting, playing darts, combing our hair, like all of that fun stuff, doing puzzles, reading books, cleaning the house, making food, cleaning clothes, organizing, painting. Did I say painting? I said painting.
But anywho, Pascal is super cute, he's super cuddly, and I think he would be a great little sidekick to have during quarantine. The 15th question is, what are you binge watching? TV or movie series? Right now, I have been on a Schitt's Creek kick. So Schitt's Creek was introduced to me by my really good friend Erica, and she said if I like comedic TV that I would really enjoy that one. So I started watching it and just kind of tumbled through a whole day of watching Schitt's Creek, and it's amazing. I think I'm on season 3 right now, but I have to continue on because I know there's a few more seasons to get through. I also binge watched The Tiger King. There's some crazy people in this world, but I think I'm a little bit crazier for watching the entire series in a few hours. That was entertaining, to say the least. Moral of the story, Carol Baskin killed her husband. And of course, I was also able to relive watching some of my favorite Disney movies.
So I watched The Little Mermaid, Hunchback of Notre Dame, like I said, Pocahontas. I started watching Hercules, but I didn't get all the way through. Little Cheetah Girls.
All of those fun movies that I enjoy watching, I was able to watch through. The 16th question is, what Disney character would handle quarantine the best? We all already know Rapunzel, our homegirl, would handle quarantine the best. But with putting Rapunzel to the side, thinking outside the box, I would probably say Cinderella. Cinderella would be another person that I think could handle quarantine. I mean, basically, she was quarantined to her home by her stepmother, and she could never leave or do anything fun, so she was stuck doing chores, and I think she found a way to make it happen, and she befriended mice and birds and her little dog, so she could get through it. She can get through it. The 17th question is, if this were the work of a Disney villain, who would it be and why? So I started thinking and really analyzing which villain is the most evil to want to kind of emulate the coronavirus in today's world. So I started going through all of the Disney villains, and I think the one that I ended up on selecting for this specific question would be Frollo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So hear me out. He hated the gypsies, he hated Quasimodo, so he kind of isolated him to the bell tower, never to be seen by anyone. But also, his whole motive was to get rid of the gypsies. So I think out of all of the Disney villains, it would be Frollo, because he would somehow create, in essence, the coronavirus to help get rid of some people throughout the world that unfortunately it's happening right now. But I think he would probably be the most evil to do that. Yeah. The 18th question is, what are you currently reading?
And it's funny you ask, because I'm reading Disney Bound, Dress Disney and Make It Fashion, available on books.disney.com.
No, I'm just teasing, but I actually am reading the Disney Bound book. This is a new addition to the Disney Books lineup, and it's phenomenal because it focuses on Disney fashion. And Disney Bound was actually coined and created by Leslie Kay, who's the author of this book. And it's so special just because it's the opportunity to really celebrate Disney and fashion. And I think it's such a huge achievement for her as well as the Disney Bound community. And also, if you flip to page 58, you might see your favorite street rat in there. Yes, I'm in the book and I'm so excited and so blessed to be a part of it. But most importantly, just to really acknowledge the community as a whole. It's phenomenal. I love seeing people showcase their Disney style and just be very creative with Disney bounding in the park. So it's a really good read, especially if you're interested in Disney, if you're interested in fashion, and also if you're wanting to start Disney bounding. I know you can pick it up on Amazon as well, and that's actually where I picked mine up because I have Amazon Prime. But books.disney.com will showcase all of the different options you have in picking this book up. Definitely do so. I think it was $17.99, so very inexpensive, under $20, but it is filled with great suggestions, with pictures to kind of give you ideas and helpful tips on Disney bounding. And the final question, number 19, what Disney song currently best represents how you feel during the quarantine? 100% Out There from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I've watched them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I've memorized their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I've wondered how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. And out there, strolling by the sand, taste the morning out there, like ordinary men who freely walk above there. Just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't resent, won't despair. All that bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out there.
And see. Guys, I just did that for fun. Literally not warmed up or anything, but definitely Out There is a song that I can really relate to right now, being locked up in quarantine. And there you have it. Those were my answers to the Disney quarantine tag that I was tagged in by my beautiful and amazing friend Rawan over at the Disney Damsels. I'm gonna leave her YouTube channel linked down below because if you're not following her, you're truly missing out. She covers so many different aspects of the Disney community, including fashion, including ears, small shops, figurines. She also does like reviews on her channel. Amazing, amazing. Oh, and she's also starting to do ASMR. I'm Latino and Arabic, so I don't even think I could be like a candidate to do ASMR because I naturally am just super loud. Thank you all so much for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a big thumbs up. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link to all of the questions in the description box below. And I'm gonna end this video with tagging a few of my favorite friends to complete the Disney tag. The Brigado Sisters, the Disney Ginger, Twinkle Bill Taryn, Erica Diocampo. I'm gonna tag the Sassy Cinderella and Dream It DIY. All of you, I would love to see your answers to the Disney tag linked down below. Again, remember, thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate you watching my videos. Stay beautiful and have a magical day. Bye.